the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He's coming off one of the better games we've seen, over 170 yards. It's the Rams and the Titans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams. Brennan Gunn here with Charles Davis as always. And CD, you look at the Rams in this matchup. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. This defense for the Rams, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville. And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. On now is the Titans punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The numbers for him from a week ago, 6 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 10-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Murray. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Murray going to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. De'Ami Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for White on the deep ball. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun now from Murray. That's out wide here for Robinson. Down the sideline he goes. And it's a Titans touchdown. James Robinson, 38 yards. And the Titans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 17 yards out. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, All right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Murray. And complete to Drake London. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the 1st down.
Williams brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mike Williams from 19 yards away. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing him.
There he goes left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. De'Ami Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab? And
Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. First down, Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The first down screen pass, good for 5. To throw again on second down. Murray. Got a man. It's Brown. Let's go. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Throwing again, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Well, they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Josh Allen leading. for their next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The tackling in this game has not been good so far. We've seen our share of missed tackles. Case in point, that one right there. And that miss led to another big play. I don't know if it's effort. I don't know if it's technique. But they'll have to work on that in practice.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray. And it's caught. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now Murray again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Murray now. And that is incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, Patrick. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Myers' kick is good. Extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Rams getting set to go now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Touchdown, Rams. From 19 yards away. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Bulldozes past him, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run again here with Robinson. Powers through him. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there. Make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way. Makes a great play on the football and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up Sackett.
CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Drake London, 33 yards. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Allen now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, Robinson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me,
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing is Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Allen. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one in.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's in